Oh, hey. Wait, that's a lot of graves. Is that a graveyard?
Well, we're out, but where are we?
Graveyard. Wait, there's a lot of... The flowers look, they don't look dead. They look new. People must come here a lot. It appears to be a graveyard. And a well-kept one at that.
Not quite what I was expecting. So, we're in the primeval lands now, right?
Look over there.
Is that Komodo's great tree?
Sure looks like it.
Seems to be, yeah. And if that's over there, then I think we can safely say we made it. These are the primeval lands for sure, right, Adol?
Yeah, right. I don't think we've seen any other tree that's as big as the Komodo one.
I don't know, though. I feel kinda let down. After all this, I thought our arrival here would be a little more dramatic.
I mean, we fought a boss. What more do you want?
Like, we'd all emerge into a stunning new world and shout uncontrollably with glee or something.
Yeah, like that.
No, it's okay, Karna. A moment's passed. No sense forcing it.
What's this?
What's what?
Here lies Adol Christian. That's me. Adol Christian, that's me. Nothing wrong with that grave.
Yeah, take a closer look.
A gravestone. Adol and the others examined the font of the gravestone. The front of the graves. You know, it looks like a font. So I guess subconsciously I thought font. The front of the gravestone. An inscription was carved into its smooth, clean surface. Here lies Adol Christian.
What? I don't remember dying. Now that's something you don't hear every day. But unless there's someone else around here who happens to have the exact same name as you, and your birthday too.
Still, the fact that there exists a graveyard here at all indicates that this side of the river is definitely inhabited. That's a good point. And by all appearances, its inhabitants must live quite nearby.
Yeah, these flowers are still fresh, and the gravestone itself looks brand new.
Not to add to the questions we already have, but this has been bugging me since we found the ruins at the entrance of Selray. I wasn't sure before, but I definitely am now. There are no signs of anyone going through these ruins in a long time. That doesn't make sense. Adol went through the ruins. It's in his notebook.
I know, but I'm completely confident that it's true. But there's a grave with Adol's name on it, so that proves he did come through here, right? If this wasn't his point of entry, then how did he get across the river?
I cannot imagine any other route. It seems we are left with more questions than answers.
Look at that!
Oh, it's a paper airplane again. Are we being, like, surveilled by someone?
Isn't that the same kind of bird we saw in Selray?
I don't think it's a bird. It looks like one, but it's not flapping its wings.
Well, if it's not a bird, then what is it?
It came from deeper in the primeval lands, but beyond that, I have no idea.
Are you okay, Adol?
A memory.
One day, I intend for mankind to take to the skies. Just like this, on wings of their own creation.
Ooh, are we getting a new male party member?
Hold on.
We're already pretty stacked with males, though. We need some females.
What is it this time?
Bill explained that he heard a voice in his head and described what it said to him.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
You weren't kidding, Ozma. I've got nothing but questions swimming around in my head right about now.
No,
Isn't it exciting?
for you, I'm sure. If it weren't, I think you were some kind of imposter.
We won't find any of the answers we need by standing around here. I agree. We should continue up the hill and try to find the people who tend to this graveyard. Alright, I was a little uncomfortable seeing our own grave. So that's what that was in the anime intro, though. It wasn't like a flash forward or anything. So we might be meeting a blonde girl sometime soon, because she was the one grieving at our grave. Plateau Path. But these have a different shape than the other monuments. It's wider instead of taller. You can tell by the image on the map that it's kind of tall, but these ones are kind of fat. Nice. Kind of look like axe beats, you know, from like Tales games. Oh, that's a tower.
Is that
Amazing.
a town this deep in the Great Forest? And not just that, but look at it. It looks like a way more technologically advanced place than even Kaznet.
What is that structure over there? The one surrounded by thunderclouds.
Seems like some kind of tower.
Could that be?
Yeah, I think it's safe to assume that's the one marked in your notebook. I didn't expect we'd find it this quickly.
It's almost magical. Like something out of a fairy tale or an old legend. I'm sure Remnos would be overjoyed if he could see it. Yeah, if he's with the enemy, I bet the enemy's already here. Maybe he already has. Somehow I doubt that.
I'd say it's high time we go in for a closer look, shall we?
This is really picturesque. That's pretty.
Find an opening. Let's get him.
I wish I could change camera angles so I could look at it better. Because this is really pretty. So far the enemies here aren't that bad. Actually. The materials seem kind of the same. It's down here. Maybe we shouldn't go here. I don't know, it seems off the path. We want to go to the village, and that seems to be in the opposite direction. I think the enemies are back. You know what? How about we give Ozma some time here? I used Karna for like the entirety of that last dungeon. I'm gonna give Ozma some fun, some play. Chest over there. None of the enemies seem to have any weaknesses that I've noticed. Got some more runes over here. It's a bit weird to see ruins near like such a technologically advanced locale. Get that chest. Oh, I guess that increases your defense temporarily. I haven't been using the tablets at all. Like, even for, like, the Angor Boris boss, I didn't use the tablets for that. Maybe I should. Check out the map. Looks like this path connects to the other one right down there. Huh. That is probably where the village is. I just want to finish out the map, and then we'll go check that village out. I'll be right back. There might be a chest or something. You never know. It's not looking like there's any chest. Okay. Absorption is like the best thing you could put on your weapon. You can even absorb from corpses, I think. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's go to the village then. We're all done massacring the wildlife. A waterfall. Oh, you came back. There we go. No village yet. Got some more axe beaks. Whirlwind. Let's equip that on you. That looked cool. Making sure we get all of the map. Here's another monument. On the map, they look different. Like on the big map, they look like the chunky monuments instead of the skinny ones. I wonder why they're different. Like, there's got to be a reason for it. Look at all the windmills. We got street lights.
Incredible. This place is even more unbelievable up close. I wonder what kind of people live here.
Hey, what are those twirly things over there?
They're called windmills. The wind spins them around to generate energy.
Oh, wow. I'm impressed you knew the answer, Durin. Very nice.
Hey, they don't call me an information dealer for nothing. Anyway, based on our experiences so far, it seems safe to assume that Adol's caused some kind of trouble here too.
Come on, guys. It's not my fault. I didn't cause the other trouble. It was enemies.
We might get chased around. We might get locked in a house somewhere for a while. Who knows? Maybe both. Either way, we can't stand around here forever, so let's just get this over with.
Okay. So that's definitely the tower we saw in our dream. I thought maybe it was going to be the Tower of Darm, like a really old memory, but no. It's just a random tower with clouds around it. Here comes trouble. You're...
And here we go. Own up, Adol. What did you do this time?
I mean, we saw the grave. They probably think I'm dead. I died, Durin. That's what I did. I died. It's a ghost.
Huh?
Durin, you have the memory of a goldfish. What's going on here? It's Adol. He's come back to haunt us. Eek! This isn't your world any longer. Go back to sleep. Leave us be. I see. Those are the people of this town who dug that grave, Adol. They appear to be under the impression that you are, in fact, deceased. Oh, there's a puppy. Here's a new protagonist.
Adol, is that you?
Long time no see.
Gee.
Do you actually remember me? You look pretty confused.
Oh, I see. You've lost your memories.
Wow, that was quick.
Well then, let me introduce myself again. I'm Kalilika. It's a pleasure to meet you.
How'd you know I'd lost my memories? Usually when I tell people, they don't believe me at all.
Oh,
That's besides the point.
You really are quite the troublemaker, you know. First you wander off outside the town without permission and disappear without a trace. And then you show up here again, with no memories. The nerves of some people, I swear. I like that you're an interesting person, but there are limits, you know. After a while, it just gets old. You're almost a full-grown adult, so you really need to start acting like one, okay?
Wow, Adol, this kid doesn't mince words, does she?
Yeah, you're being chewed up by a loli. Good job, Adol. Ahem. Now that I think that covers the scoldings, so if you would, please come with me. I'll show you to my home. This really is a nice town. All the houses look like little mansions. Are those bronze doors?
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aaron. I am the mayor of this town and Kalilika's grandfather. I must say, it's amazing to see you alive again, Adol. I had assumed I never would.
I saw the grave.
Before you returned, we were under the impression that you had died. It must have been quite a shock to see it. But think how we must feel to see you standing before us now.
May I ask why you believe Adol to be dead?
We found Adol's belongings near a waterfall in this area, but Adol himself was nowhere to be seen. We searched for days, but could find no trace of him.
Water is ever going to be your enemy, Adol.
We had little choice but to believe he had accidentally fallen in and drowned. Something tells me drowning's not too likely to be the way this one goes out.
No. Drowning is definitely the way he's going to go out with all the shipwrecks he's been in. That is the #1 cause of death for Adol.
I can't even imagine how confusing this must have been for all of you. But, in order to explain things adequately, I would be forced to detail a number of private matters regarding these lands. And I honestly cannot say how much I'm at liberty to discuss right now. Kalilika?
Yes, Grandfather?
When Lisa returns from the rite of summoning, would you please ask her to come by?
Is she returning today?
Indeed, although it may be past nightfall by then. Either way, I will need to consult with Lord Adol on this matter.
Yay!
Until I have done so, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to remain here, in our guest quarters.
Can we look around outside? I'm an explorer. I enjoy viewing all the sights.
I don't think that would be wise, particularly after what happened here the last time you were here. And your arrival has caused quite a commotion in town already. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I think it would be best if you stayed indoors for the night. We'll do what we can to make your stay a pleasant one. Kalilika, would you please show our guests to their quarters?
Yes!
Of course!
What'll you do?
Well, since arriving here, we've learned not much.
I'm inclined to disagree. If this is where Adol's tracks end, there's a high probability that this is where he lost his memories. It may not seem like much to go on, but it is a solid lead nonetheless.
Hey,
Did anyone else find Kalilika and the mayor's reactions to Adol's memory loss kind of weird? I mean, they didn't even seem surprised at all. Like in every other village, Adol just got, totally discredited for saying he had the memory loss thing. Even in our village.
There's definitely something strange about this town. The technology here is pretty advanced, too. They've even got windmills and streetlights.
Hey, I mentioned that. What's a streetlight?
Oh, right. They're little devices, on sticks, basically, that light up when it's nighttime. In big towns, you can have a bunch of them all along the side of a road. Then when night falls, turn them on and it's bright as day.
Wow, that's incredible!
But you sure don't hear of too many towns that use them. Heck, you'd be even hard-pressed to find one even in Rome. Honestly, this town might just be more advanced than any place I've seen or heard about in the whole empire. Makes you wonder what a town like this is doing in the middle of the Great Forest. You managed to remember anything yet, Adol?
I think I remember Adol. Was he the winged guy in our memory?
Oh, that's the guy the mayor mentioned. Whoever he is, he sounds pretty important. the way those two were talking about him. All we know about him is his name, however. Beyond that, we can only speculate. I think it would be best for us to rest now, and trust that our questions will be answered come morning.
Sounds like a good idea to me. Yeah. Is it time for dinner?
Wow, Duran. What a sleeping posture that is. Frida, give me a break. After much tossing and turning, Adol finally gave up trying to get to sleep. There was simply too much going through his head. Let's check up on our sleeping... Oh? They have even more beds? How many visitors did they expect in this town that nobody knows about? That sleeping posture. I guess that bed is way too small for him. He's a tall boy. But why? Duran is mumbling in his sleep.
Oh, is dinner ready? So much meat. Mumble, mumble.
Erna is sleeping contentedly. Ozma is sleeping peacefully. You don't sleep talk, Ozma. I mean, this seems kind of religious, like a Bible and a cross. Are these people, do they have a god? I haven't really heard about God in other parts of this world yet. This is Kalilica's room. It'd be rude to enter without permission. This is Aaron's room. It'd be rude to enter without permission. It seems this door is a strange variety that can't be unlocked from inside. That's impossible. How do you unlock it? Everyone's indoors. I don't get that door. Inspect. Window isn't locked. It might be possible to slip out from here. Will you go out? Okay, so you lock the door from outside somehow, and then you creep in by this window to get into the house? I don't get it. Will you go outside? Yes. We're gonna snoop. The lights are on. They look almost magical. Can't go into doors. Like there's no prompt. I just can't enter these doors. I can't do anything with them. Oh, that's the blonde-haired girl that was at her grave in the anime cutscene. I guess we should follow her. Does she go in here in this pretty building? Kind of looks like a cathedral. Blah. Oh, it's a winged statue. A winged statue stands beyond the entrance. It looks similar to the statues in Kaznia Mine in the underground ruins.
One day, I intend for mankind to take to the skies. Just like this, on wings of their own creation.